What's going on, boys and girls? It's Saturday, which means it is fish day, and we're going to have some scamp grouper today, and we're going to have some fries with it. But we're not going to have the typical fries. We're going to have some Daikon Radish fries. Now, you guys have seen me, if you've been watching my videos, I've used Daikon Radish many times. It's a great substitute for potatoes if you're on one of these low-carb diets. So my wife is on one of those low-carb diets, and she's on a oxalate-free diet. So radishes don't have a lot of oxalates in it. So y'all watch this and tell me how you enjoy it. Alrighty, guys, here we go. We got our scamp grouper here. And that's a big piece of fish. We'll just cut it down the center to make two pieces. All we're going to use on the fish is just this blackened seafood seasoning by Peach Park. This is our Daikon Radish here. Again, if you've never had one before, they're very good. You can cook them like you do potatoes. You can make a whole bunch of different dishes and go online and see a bunch of different things. But we're going to make fries out of them. We're going to use some dill weed, some white pepper, some Himalayan pink salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder, and we're going to use a couple of cups of baking flour. This is gluten-free. You can use regular flour if you want to. All right, because the daikon, I cut this in half, guys, because we're not going to use the whole thing. But because it has a skin, you got to peel it. And it's real easy to peel. Just put down the whole radish just like this, just like you would a potato. And then we'll come back once it's all done. All right, once you get it nice and peeled, go ahead and cut it. And it's not a real hard vegetable like a rutabaga. Slices real easily. And then you're just going to cut this into your little homemade fries, guys. Now you can cut off that part right there. Cut off this part. And just kind of go, lengthwise, about a ½ inch. And then, of course, I guess you could make steak fries, but we're going to cut those and we'll come back once they're all cut. Alrighty, once they're cut, you're going to put them in a bowl. And then we're going to take 1 tablespoon of salt and just sprinkle it all over. A small amount of white pepper here. You don't have to use dill weed. Some folks say I use too much dill weed, but you don't have to. Just a few sprinkles of dill weed. A few sprinkles of garlic powder. Same thing with your garlic powder. Then you want to give that a mix, guys. Now, after you do that and get everything all covered up, you want to put these in a colander because you want to sweat these things out and then put that over a bowl and then just let those sit for about 10 minutes or so because the salt's going to pull a lot of the moisture out of these fries. So while we're waiting on that, we'll take our fish. Again, just kind of cut it in half. The fish is going to be easy, so I'm not taking a lot of time with the fish. And again, you can use whatever spices you like. I like this blackened seafood seasoning because it works real well. Just kind of sprinkle it on both sides. Work it in. Oops. And then we'll just let that sit while we're waiting for our fries to sweat. Alrighty, so we've let this one about 15, 17 minutes. Look at all that fluid that came out of it, guys, though. So now we're going to transfer them over to the flour. And we're just going to coat these things in the flour so they cook real well. Any other time it would be messy. So we'll come back in just a second once we get them loaded. Okay, get those things loaded in there. Just kind of close it up. And just mix it real thoroughly. These are going to be so good, y'all. And give it a nice little crispiness. All right, then have you some oil cooking or ready for frying, and have your fish oil ready as well too. All right, we got our oil cooking up, and we're just going to put these in here easily so it doesn't splash too much, y'all. And then once we get it loaded, we will come right back here. All right, about halfway through the French fries cooking, we're going to go ahead and cook our fish. The fish is not going to take very long. We're going to go about 3 minutes per side here. All right, look at those French fries. They're looking good. They're almost done. The fish is probably going to get done at the same time. I'm just going to get a nice brown to them just like you would regular French fries, y'all. All righty, at about 3 minutes, 30 seconds, go ahead and flip it. And gonna go about the same amount of time on this side right here. About 3 minutes or so, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, let's go ahead and take those fries out before we burn them. The grease gets kind of floury because of that type of oil we're looking, but they look good. We can put a little seasoning on it. All right, fish is done here. Take one piece out there. That one's done. We're gonna plate it up and we're gonna eat, y'all. And there we have it, y'all. We got some scamp grouper and some Daikon radish fries. We're gonna eat. This is gonna be delicious, and you gotta try it. You guys have a great day. Take care of yourself. Peace.